Marvel Rivals puts you at risk of depression, anger issues, and mental So on my journey to find an alternative and hopefully better game, we gotta go back damn near a decade. Paladins, a clone of Overwatch, which was a clone of TF2, which was a clone of TF Classic. Now, if I remember correctly, Paladins didn't pop off the same way Overwatch and Rivals did. But I'm gonna give it a chance, because nothing can be worse than Rivals. I would rather cut off my own foreskin with plastic safety scissors than to play Rivals ever again. Now, before we start, we gotta address the fat elephant in the room. This game is dead as shit. But even with like 500 to 1,000 players on Steam, this game got crossplay. And the queue times were low-key kind of fast. I would damn near say it's faster than Overwatch queues. Now, Rivals queues are too damn fast. And y'all would think that's a good thing. But give it 1 minute and you realize they just threw the first 5 dumbasses your way. But anyways, the first difference that Paladin has that low-key might be better is you're able to buy perks. You pick a starting deck at the beginning of the game that caters to your playstyle. And as the game goes on, you could buy personal upgrades based on how good you play, I think. Now, I didn't touch it because I didn't know any of the abilities, but they had an option for auto buy, and I just kept that on. Then you got the game mode. I don't know what the hell I played, but nobody was attacking or defending. It was based on who captured the point first, and then whoever capped it was attacking. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the game I played, whether we capped it or they capped it, we could not push that shit more than 2 yards. I don't know if we're at or the map is at. But I don't know what happens after capping the first point. But the concept of nobody attacking or defending at the beginning, I low-key don't mind it. Like NetEase, I still remember that bullshit Resource Rumble game mode. I don't know how that got the green light for release. That shit was fucking dog ass. Maybe y'all can learn a thing or two about game modes from Paladins, because Rivals got 2 game modes. You got the original payload, then there's cap the first point, and then it's payload, and they are low-key the same exact thing. So if NetEase wanted to add a new game mode, this could be on the list. Now, if you play games and you like to see what's going on, then Paladins is for you. It is a breath of fresh air to not be blinded by some witchcraft on my screen. Even with my 1 hour of playtime, I might not know 98% of the abilities in the game, but I'm able to differentiate what hurts me and where that motherfucker is. Like, we have an orbital strike coming from the heavens above. I know to move. Or Reaper from fucking Overwatch teleporting everywhere. I know to avoid him. But in Rivals, good fucking luck. Good luck seeing past this big ass dinosaur. And not just him, you gotta see through his shield when he pops it. And not only that, he has this big red laser that blocks even more. And that's just one dude. Paladins might get a bit crazy, but like, I'm able to still see shit. The next biggest thing that I fucking love about Paladins is that people actually die in this game. Now, I don't know if it's because the enemy support was just hot ass or they had a single support, but I was sending motherfuckers back to the spawn room. It felt like the perfect balance of healing and damage. Like in Rivals, you need a whole team to pounce on a single motherfucker just to kill him. You think a bunch of it's got the coordination of Bravo 6 Navy SEAL Team 7? Fuck no. Rivals healing is so oppressive, motherfuckers just don't die. Like, I'm not even comparing it just to Paladins. I'm comparing it to Overwatch and TF2. This is the type of shit that makes you think, is the balancing team even human? Humans have made vaccines for polio and measles that saved millions of lives. But this was NetEase's best attempt at balancing? What the fuck? How are these two of the same species? One of them, they're really smart. The other one is what but apparently they're both human. What the hell? The only dumb shit I've seen in Paladins is that apparently everybody has a shield. I don't know how they get it or how long the cooldown is, but I've seen it so much. I don't think the cooldown is that long. But even with the shield, they're able to die. It's just inconvenient as fuck for me. Like, motherfuckers just die. But speaking of balancing in Paladins, there was this one dude on the other team that had this cancer character. He had a shotgun, which is already pussy enough, but that shit applied slow and healing reduction. Something tells me that ain't his first rodeo with this game, because what the fuck is that? But if you want to use some bum ass, bozo ass character, go seek help. I know you got diabetes in real life. Not only that, he was level 70. I'm level 4. How the fuck you gonna let me walk into this game as a newcomer and fry your ass? You are terrible. But this pussy ass shotgun is nothing compared to Rivals, especially with a new bullshit team up everybody got. I'm pretty sure I've seen Black Panther insta kill somebody, and he's just annoying to deal with in general. And don't forget all the bugs they introduced with that new update. On God, I don't know how Paladins player count is so low. The only thing Rivals got over Paladins is the amount of content, because NetEase adds a character every month, and the game is still supported by the devs. But in Paladins, I can see what's going on. I have high frame rate. The balancing don't seem that terrible, and the matchmaking, I can't complain because there's only like 500 players in that bit. But some big ass name needs to revive the game, because Paladins, from my 1 hour of playing, isn't that bad.